Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Hey family, my name is Aisha May and this is Mayday. On this segment of the channel, I bring you along on my musical journey, as well as my journey traveling across the US in my RV with my husband, son, and dog. If you've been following me for a little while, you know that I have needed some help. I work full-time, I homeschool, and trying to pursue music and really doing, not just making music, but really getting into the business of music has been so much work. And I don't want to go into a video again about how much work it is because I have one. Actually, I'll leave a link to the next one at the end of this video, but it's been a lot. So I put out a request for interns, and guess what? Nobody wants to work with Aisha May. Like, I don't know what the problem is. I mean, what? Because I ain't got no Grammys. I don't have any Grammys. You know, no MTV, no BET awards. I only have about 72 followers on Instagram. All right, I might be exaggerating a bit, but I don't have the following. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, or maybe because people think I wasn't going to pay them when I was going to give you something, but y'all don't want to work with me, so it's okay. And actually, I don't want to take away from my little intern, Kyle, because he's a huge help. I don't want to take away from that. So I'm not doing it all 100% on my own. I do have my husband and I do have my son helping me out, but I really needed more help. So I went ahead and I got a membership with Fiverr, and I'm just going to share with you my experience with them so far. I've given them several jobs to do. So if you're not familiar with Fiverr, they have freelancers or virtual editors, assistants, social media people, graphic designers, everything that you might need from somebody who can help you out. You can essentially hire a personal assistant through Fiverr to do whatever it is that you need to do. If you need to book travel, anything you need, for the most part, is on Fiverr. It's a freaking amazing company because regular people like me and musicians like me cannot go out and hire a staff to help out with the behind the scenes things. And I haven't been picked up by a record label. I don't know if I really want to, but I haven't been picked up by one who actually would have the staff in place to be able to do all of these things. So I went out and I tried out Fiverr. This was my experience. You can message different people and sort of get a feel for what they're offering, get a feel for their communication skills, get a feel for how much they're going to charge. There are set prices, but there are also custom orders that you can get based on what it is that you need. So I did reach out to multiple people for every job that I needed, just because, just like an interview process for any job, you want to talk to multiple people. You don't just want to go with the first person that you see. So I did talk to a few virtual assistants. One seemed really good, and she was based in Kenya, but she was just really busy and she had a really great rating. And that's another thing about Fiverr too. They actually have ratings and reviews so that you can see how well these people have performed in the past. So she was really busy. And then I met another woman from Jamaica who I actually wound up hiring to be my virtual assistant. Essentially, the job that I needed her to do was to just work on a spreadsheet for a ton of radio stations and Spotify curators that I wanted to email my music to see if I could get it played. And I want to say that she did an amazing job. I set her up with an email account and she went in, she was trustworthy, didn't do anything fishy, did what I needed her to do in the amount of time that we agreed at a very low cost. I think I paid her like $20. Actually, it was $10 and I tipped her $15 for the good work, but she sent out over 100 emails for me. So that's something that would have taken me extra time that I could have been spending actually creating, or just doing something else, spending time with my family, homeschooling, working. She did a phenomenal job. Now, if you're one of my 72 Instagram followers, you can see that I probably need a little bit of help with my social media. It doesn't look very professional compared to other musicians. I don't think that it really provides a visual of who I am. It's sort of like a hodgepodge, and I'm just trying my best and going along the best way that I can. But I really wanted a social media manager that could really help me out. Now, that is a little bit more expensive. Cheapest social media manager that I saw were around $150, and they range all the way up to thousands of dollars. Of course, I don't have thousands of dollars, so I did find someone for around $250. I actually found two people, and I messaged them back and forth and eventually decided on one person. She was from Nigeria. And when I set her up with an account with Canva, or added her to my list with Canva, and later I tried to go back and forth with her to get her email so that I could add her, and she was just acting real suspect, like really suspect. And then I kept pressing her. A week went by and she was just being really unresponsive, but then at the same time asking me for what I wanted. Just nothing like my experience with the virtual assistant. So she eventually sends me her Facebook account and asks me to message her through there. I go on her page and I see posts of hers, first of all, asking people for $300 to send her $300. Another one, she was asking people who had over 1,000 Instagram followers to message her. Well, my guess was that she was going to get them to be like fake accounts to follow me. And on top of all of that, she only had like 1 or 2 likes on all of her posts. So how was she going to deliver in the way that people left reviews online for her? How was she going to deliver the way she said she was? My guess is that she got all those people with those fake followers, and she got them to follow the people who she did work for on Fiverr. So of course they're going to be happy with her work when you're getting an extra 500 or 1,000 or whatever subscribers in the month because she did something, but it's fake. And I called her out on it. I was just like, you know what? This seems really scammy and I don't know about this. She was just trying to say, oh no, I do good work. I do good work. I promise you, no scam, no scam. But it didn't feel like it. So eventually I just asked her for a refund, and you can do that. She wanted to know why. I told her, I said, listen, I just don't get a good feeling about this. You may be good, but I see that you're doing this on your page and it doesn't work for me. I told you that I only want organic followers. Like I could easily pay $10 for 1,000 followers. I get offers like that every single day in my DMs. I don't want that. I don't want to be fake. So anyway, long story short, she's cut. So I still haven't found a social media manager that I feel comfortable with. I have messaged a few people, and I probably need to increase my price point, but I'm not really willing to do that. So I'll just keep on keeping on and trying to do my best on my own. I did actually talk to one person, and she seemed pretty good, but she wanted me to message her outside of Fiverr, and I really wanted to stay within Fiverr where I knew that I could be covered. Fast forward, t-shirts. I want to get t-shirts made, and I do have a logo, and I'll get t-shirts made with my logo, but I really wanted a t-shirt that could communicate what I was trying to convey through my first EP, Something Like Prayer. Y'all, what I got was just not it. And I've been messaging this person. I'm still working with this person, trying to figure out, I'm trying to give them a shot, you know, because I keep going back and forth. And I actually hired someone outside of Fiverr to do the same thing, and we just weren't on the same page. Maybe it's me. Like, maybe I'm a tough customer, or maybe I don't communicate effectively, but I told them exactly what I want. I even got to the point where I drew it myself. Like, I need to get into graphic design. Because I drew the doggone thing myself, and what they sent to me still didn't look like it. So I'm going back and forth with them. We'll see how that goes. That service cost around $40. I mean, I guess you get what you pay for. Next up is my album covers. Hopefully you've heard my music and you've seen all of the cover photos for all of my songs. All of those were photos that my husband took of me and I edited, and we got them up ourselves. That takes a lot of time. I don't have that time right now just because things are really starting to get moving. So we got somebody off of Fiverr to do the cover photo for this upcoming EP that'll be coming out. And so far, so good. They've been really professional, really communicative, and have really did a good job with putting my idea on paper without me having to literally draw out what I wanted. So that's been really good. And the cost for that was around $20 per cover. I would have spent much more money on that, just on buying an outfit, just on, the time spent taking the photos or doing my hair and makeup and all of that. It would have taken all that time. It's completely worth the $20. And that person completed 2 covers and will be doing 3 more for me. Maybe even more. We'll see. Lastly, video editing. This video that's being edited right now is being edited by someone from Fiverr. I don't know who it is at this exact moment, but you check, you be the judge. I can't really say at this point because I don't know. Overall, Fiverr has been really good. I'd recommend it to most people. Just be wary, really do your due diligence, and try to find someone that's going to be a good fit, isn't a scammer, knows what they're doing. So that's about it, family. As you know, kind of busy, trying to get back. Family's waiting, trying to go to the beach. So have a wonderful week. Stay blessed, stay happy, and be safe.